Hello, I'm Dave Caldwell with your SCV News Break for Tuesday, March 17th. Residents hit the polls Tuesday to cast ballots for a new state senator to represent the east side of Santa Clarita. Steve Knight held the 21st District Senate seat until he was elected to replace Representative Howard Buck McKeon in the 25th Congressional District in November. That left his seat open in the legislature. Republican Sharon Runner was the only person to file before the deadline and was the only candidate to appear on the ballot. But there were 6 write-in candidates. Joshua Conaway, Steve Hill, and Richard Macias are running as Democrats. Jerry Laws is running as a write-in Republican. Joshua Chandler and Jason Zink are also running as independents. The district includes about half of the Santa Clarita Valley, as well as the Antelope Valley, Victorville, and Apple Valley. Southwestern portions are represented by Democratic Senator Fran Pavley. Residents in Castaic and Stevenson Ranch are enjoying 2 new LA County public libraries. On Saturday morning, LA County Mayor Mike Antonovich welcomed readers to Castaic Library, which recently underwent a $3 million renovation and expansion. The 12,250 square foot state-of-the-art facility now offers 20 computers with internet access, a children's area, and 4 early literacy computers for kids. Castaic School District Superintendent James Gibson says the new expansion means more opportunities for students.
You know, we were thrilled when we first had this facility in 2008 because it gave us more coverage, Saturdays, evenings for students. But this is just a wonderful, beautiful facility. I think our kids are going to benefit a ton. And you may be not aware, but we've had teachers have come here and done reading nights for the entire time it's been open. So we're looking for more possibilities that we can do things here and that people can meet here and have just really great opportunities in this community.
Over in Stevenson Ranch, a brand new 11,500 square foot library is open for business in the Valencia Marketplace. The $5.5 million facility is also home to public computers, a kids area, and a separate study room for teens.
With 18 computer and internet access, and for our young people, they have 4 early literacy computers. That's for the children. They have a top quality audio visual system, as I said at the previous one in Castaic, which also has a state-of-the-art. The intent is when you have meetings, the audio visual equipment works during the meeting. You don't spend half the meeting trying to get the darn thing to work.
DFYIT is one of the most popular clubs in schools around town. Drug-free youth in town leaders are making their way to several junior high schools this spring to encourage good choices and healthy lifestyles. More than 286 graders from Canyon Springs, Valley View, Golden Oak, and Sulphur Springs elementary schools attended an anti-drug assembly at La Mesa Junior High Tuesday morning. The presentation was one of more than a dozen happening all over the valley to introduce students to the voluntary anti-drug club that's run by students for students. Now in its 3rd year, nearly 1,800 kids are enrolled in DFYIT on school campuses across the Hart District. A local group of young equestrian gymnasts have gotten an audition for America's Got Talent Extreme version. Tad West Trick Riders will audition for the chance to compete on the reality show during the first week of April. The group is made up of 4 Griffith brothers: 16-year-old Gatlin, who recently co-starred in the movie Labor Day, 13-year-old Calder, 12-year-old Arden, and 6-year-old Garrison. The only girl is 12-year-old Demi Trepanier. The team is taught by their coach/father, stuntman Tad Griffith. Mom Wendy says the group went over the moon when they found out they got an audition. All of the kids are having a great time with each other. The team has competed at multiple venues, including the largest rodeo in the United States, the Fort Worth Stock Show. College of the Canyons teamed up with West Ranch High School to give local students an inside look at what it takes to become a media professional. Brandon Iriarte tells us more.
Partnering with West Ranch High School, College of the Canyons' media department gave more than 350 students the opportunity to meet with professionals from several industries, including film, game design, and journalism. Media Day took place at College of the Canyons inside Mentry Hall, where students could talk to 29 different media professionals of their choosing. The 4-hour event was organized in several 45-minute sessions, giving students an extra 15 minutes for either personal questions or maybe just to say hi. Professionals who spoke to students included ABC7's Philip Palmer, who gave students insight on how to make it in the industry.
You have to figure out what works for you and then move forward. Listen to advice from other people. Get as much information as you can. But ultimately, you have to do what works for you.
The event was co-organized by West Ranch production teacher Jennifer Overdevest and Dave Brill, the chair of COC's Media Entertainment Arts Department. Media Day first began 6 years ago at West Ranch and has grown considerably with the help of Overdevest and Brill. Both had in mind of giving an opportunity to students that they themselves never had before.
The ability to get those students who are really kind of interested in something, connected to presenters, folks from industry that really want to come back and actually talk about what they do is terrific. What an opportunity. And I wish I had had that when I was at the University of Colorado. I didn't have it. And I know, a lot of folks don't get that opportunity. So I think it's an event that is really a unique opportunity and has been a unique opportunity and will continue to be a unique opportunity for folks here, not only in Santa Clarita, but obviously the region.
For SCV TV, I'm Brandon Uriarte.
Now turning to weather, Santa Clarita was overcast with highs in the upper 70s on Tuesday. Overnight temperatures are expected to drop into the mid-50s. Wednesday will be another warm but cloudy day with highs in the upper 70s. Thursday will be clear and sunny with temperatures rising sharply to a high of 84 and a high of 85 on Friday. That's all for your SCV News Break. For more local news, you can log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thanks for watching. I'm Dave Caldwell.